The Electoral Commission is warning it will revoke the license of any political party that will not meet the criteria for its ongoing political parties audit. The Political Parties Act demands that all parties have branches in all regions and must be present in not less than 2/3 of the districts in each region. In a bid to enforce the law, the EC says it will not spare any party or political organization that violates the regulation. Here's Dr. Bosman Asari, his deputy chairperson of the commission.
The EC is very, very careful trying to balance, because if you really want to apply the rule to the letter, maybe we may end up having only one or two political parties in Ghana.
The duopoly between the NDC and the NPP.
So as an institution, we are also very mindful of what the Constitution requires of us. Constitution encourages multi-party democracy, plurality in our politics. So we must be very careful in having a balance in our system. However, it doesn't also mean that parties will just be existing in names, so that when you have an IPAC, they will just come, but you go to the district or the constituency level, they are not there. So at the highest level of the commission, we are looking at all this so that we'll come up with a clear framework which will say that because these parties don't meet criterion A or the following criteria, we are going to crack the whip and maybe give them some time to put their houses in order, or if they cannot do that, then they may end up being...
But the inference I'm getting also from your point is that finance appears to be a big challenge for, let me say, the lesser known political parties. Is that an admission on your side?
No, I think that, you know, to have offices in all parts of the country, currently Ghana has 16 regions. We have the national capital, Accra is also there. Then we have almost 267 or so districts, and the constituencies are 275. So if a smaller political party will have to rent, you are looking at over 300 locations.
And let's find out how many political parties we have in the country and how many of them actually meet this criteria. We're joined via Zoom by Kofi Ajay, a data analyst with our research team. Kofi, walk us through the procedure. First of all, in registering for a political party, what does it take?
Well, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
So the research desk, we've been gleaning data from the Political Parties Law Act, which says that, you know, the political parties must meet certain conditions before they can, you know, be contest for election. So amongst the conditions that they give, you know, Section 9 of the law, Section 9C says that the party must have branches in all regions. So in this case, we are talking about the 16 regions that we have currently, and then must also be organized in at least 2/3 of districts. So what does this mean? So we work the numbers. So assuming we have, you know, the 261 district that we have in Ghana, it means a political party must be organized in 174 districts and 16 regions. This, you know, bringing it to a total of 190 offices currently, probably in Ghana, that they have to meet to in order for them to be able to contest for elections.
And so, do we know, is it clear to us how many have actually complied with this directive or with this provision of the law?
That's so difficult to determine, but we know the trend in terms of the increasing number of political parties that we have as a country. So in 1957, we had 8, you know, political parties contesting for the election, and this data we got from the CDD. And then also in 1966, the number reduced from 8 to 5, but by 1972, it had increased to 8, and we had 11 in 1976. But right after the 1992, where we entered the Fourth Republic, we had 13, you know, political parties in the country, and currently we have 27 of them currently who contested for the 2020, most of them, you know, contested for the 2020 election. So if we do the math between 1992 to 2021, according to the data put out by CDD, we are looking at a percentage rise of more than 48%.
Thank you very much. The EC says it's doing an audit of the political parties. Let's see those who are going to make it, who are still going to be in the books, and those who are going to be deleted, essentially. This is John News Prime with me, and that's Mino.